Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to deliver lecture number 3 and the topic is the lesson The Aged Mother. So let's discuss at the very beginning the writer of the story, that who is the writer of the story. The writer of the story, The Aged Mother, is a Japanese writer. His name is Matsuo Basho, a famous Japanese writer as well as poet of 17th century, and he was a Japanese folk tale writer who wrote folk tales. That's why he was called folk tale writer, and he was poet at the same time. He was a writer in 17th century. The theme of the story is in The Aged Mother. The writer tried to convey this moral or this lesson that everything on this earth has something useful. No matter the thing is old, small, big, simple, whatever the thing is, but the thing has been created by the God with a certain purpose, and that thing contribute for the goodness and contribute for the benefit of this earth. That's why everything has certain benefits. So nothing should not be ignored, including old people as well. Similarly, this is the theme of the story, and the moral of the story, as I told you, that elderly people, they have wisdom and they have the power of love. That's why the young generation should learn, or the young people should learn wisdom and the power of love from the older people. So in the story, the young man saved the life of his mother. Why? Because he started loving with his mother. Similarly, she was elder. That's why she was a source of inspiration and guidance for his son, for her son. A short review of the story is that the story is about the son and the mother. These two characters, the mother and son, they are going through the trials and tribulations. Why? Because there is a cruel king, and the cruel king had announced an order that elderly people should be banished or should be exiled from the land. Or the king, the ruler, had a hot spot. It means that the ruler were very cruel towards the older people. So you can say that the ruler of the land, he despises everything, including you can say each and everything, including elder people who are failing in health and strength. These people were, you can say, the you can say the severely criticized and severely, you can say, brutalized by the king. That's why he was against the failing health and strength of the old people. He made a proclamation that elderly people should be sent to the mountains, and the mountain name was, it is a Japanese word. This is the name of the mountain, Oba Obatsuuma. Obatsuuma is the name of the mountains, and he says that the older people should be abundant on this mountain. So on this mountain they should be abandoned by the younger generation. So the man was compelled due to the order that he was compelled respect despite the fact that he loved his mother to banished or to abandon his mother. By the time he reached the summit, when he was taking the mother, and when he reached the peak, you can say, what happened before climbing, you can see the mountain. He was advised by his mother that follow the twigs, that the twigs will help. The twigs are lying on the ground and it will help to show him the path, show him the way, how to, you can say, climb on the mountain. So the mother advised him that this is the path, through the twigs you will go, and the twigs will guide you towards you can say the peak of the, or to the summit of the mountains. He could not bear, the son could not bear to leave her mother, so he went home with his mother and hid her mother. So what happened that it was not possible for the son to lift the mother on the summit of the mountains. That's why he once again take back her mother, you can say his mother, to the house, and she was tended, she was scared by the sun, and she was hid from the ruler, you can say, in a small cabinet by the sun. One day what happened, the ruler wanted to boost his power, or to show his power that his order is completely obeyed. So one day he asked the people that I want that the people should the men should make, the wise men should make a rope of ashes. And it is very difficult to make a rope of ashes, it's not possible. So the sun, this was proclamation that the rope of ashes should be, you can say, made by the wise men. So the son also, you can say, listened to this proclamation, and the mother guided the son through her wisdom how to make a rope of, you can say, ashes. So it was made like this, that the twisted straw and the twisted straw, from the twisted straw he made the, you can see, the rope of ashes. He burned the rope, and the rope, when he burned the rope was stretched into a flat, on the flat stones. The, you can say this thing, that the rope was, first of all, he, from the twisted straw he made a rope, and then that rope was stretched on, you can say, the flat stones, on the windless night when the wind was not blowing. So it was stretched, it was spread on the, you can say, stones. Knowing that he did not do it alone, he knew this thing, that it was not the accomplishment or the feat of the son. So he told the ruler that, that cruel king, that due to the wisdom and due to the guidance, inspiration of his mother, elderly mother, that's why he was able to make such impossible, or to do such kind impossible feat. So this feat was conducted, or this was accomplished by the mother, and it was revealed by the son to the king. So when the king, you can see, knew this thing, that the old women, or the old mother, is alive still, and she was not abandoned, so he, the king, imprisoned the son, or the main. But eventually the king realizes this thing, and he realized this thing, and he said this thing, that with the crown of snow there comes wisdom. And you can say this thing, that hence the proclamation was abolished. The king realized this thing, that when the crown of snow means, when you get older, snow refers towards the gray years. When a person, or when a girl, you can say women, get older, so it is a symbol of wisdom. So that's why with a crown of snow comes the wisdom. Hence the proclamation, the king realizes mistake, or his, you can say, wrong doing. That's why a proclamation was announced, that from now onward this custom has been abolished, that no, you can say, old women, or old, you can say, men, will be abolished. That's why in the story, at the end of the story, the message is conveyed, that everything, whether it is old, whether it is small, whether it is big, whether it is weak in strength, it has certain benefits for this world. Dear students, at the end of this lecture, I want to tell you that please read the story and highlight the importance of, you can say, old people in our society. What is the importance of old people in our society? Discuss this thing after reading the story, and this is your homework. Thank you so much.